If you think about the successes that you've had in your business, in your career, in your life, you've likely had a moment that changed everything, a profound experience that you couldn't quite explain. Neither can science. And like many ideas that are worth pursuing, most people believe that this one is too early, and that's exactly why we're here. I'm Stacey Murphy. I am the Director of Operations at the Center for Unification of Science and Consciousness, otherwise known as CUSAC. And for the past 8 years, CUSAC has been laying the foundation for a new kind of research that takes both science and subjective experience seriously. And now we're building something that has never existed before. It's called the Quanta to Qualia Research Institute. And here's the challenge that we're addressing. Neuroscience can tell us what the brain does, but it can't tell us why any of it feels like something. And that gap between physical processes and subjective experience remains the hardest open problem in science today, and it's almost entirely unexplored. At the same time, civilization is advancing rapidly, building neural networks, developing digital interfaces with the brain, and moving toward technologies that interact directly with human cognition. But we still haven't mapped the nature of reality itself, and we're changing that. So our lab is based at ETS University in Montreal. Our scientific anchor is Charles Bédard, and his PhD supervisor, Gilles Brassard, the co-inventor of quantum teleportation, was recently awarded the Turing Award, widely considered the Nobel Prize of Computer Science. So this is serious physics we're talking about: pre-registered experiments, open data, and reproducible methodology. The best part is that through the Canadian federal grant system, every dollar is quadrupled. So $1 million becomes $4 million for 10 to 15 full-time researchers and 5 years of uninterrupted work. This would be the first institution dedicated to running rigorous quantum experiments on consciousness at scale. We're looking for founding partners, people who want to be early, not because it's safe, but because they recognize a pattern of what's emerging next. 100 years ago, physicists like Albert Einstein and Niels Bohr gathered to debate and shape what has become quantum theory. And we're convening a similar group this year focused on consciousness itself. And what that becomes depends on who steps in now. Those profound moments you've experienced in your life that you couldn't quite explain, help us better explain them, what that actually was. Imagine how that will improve the quality of life for generations to come. So whether you choose to contribute $100 a month as part of our inner circle or make a founding gift, there is a place for you in this mission.